Singh from Khalsa Aid, which is a charity that helps victims of wars and disasters around the world. Ravi, thanks for coming in this morning. You've just come back from Iraq.
Yes, a few weeks ago, yes.
What's it like for the aid workers out there?
Depending which part of Iraq you're in. Well, we're working right on the border with Syria, which is a region of Kurdistan, northern Iraq, with Syria. It's very tough. When I first got there about 4 weeks ago, I was the only foreign aid worker in that area. We were about 5 kilometers by the river Tigris, and for us it was a very surreal experience. I was working with some Kurdish and Swedish doctors as well. And whilst I was there, Mr. Foley was beheaded, and so all the family was panicking, friends were panicking, come home. But we've chosen this field, so it's very tough for aid workers. I think people complain about charities or etc., but they don't realise the frontline staff on the ground, what they go through, which is very difficult for families because somebody has to do it. So it's not an easy task.
Where you're working, how close are you to Islamic State militants?
About 10 kilometres, 5 kilometres from the border, 10 kilometres from ISIS positions within Syria. And you feel it, because you get told a lot of stories, and you've got to be careful because as a foreign aid worker, maybe a local criminal gang, they want to make some money out of you.
Ravi, 10 kilometres is no distance at all, and what we see now is the families of these hostages at home making desperate pleas to IS to see their family, to get their family members back. What does your partner and your children say to you?
Well, they've seen me do this for the last almost 16 years, same as David. I consider David Haynes as a hero. I pay my respects, condolences and sympathies to the families because it's people like that that change the world. I think the family is in the same situation as any other family. For me, always been in the front line. We're a very, very, very small organisation compared to the big boys.
What you're doing is unquestionably heroic in terms of the commitment that you make, but I'm asking about your family because you've got teenage children that need a father and will need a father to be there, and they can see what's happening to aid workers. What do they say to you, Ravi?
They're very brave and very understanding, and when they see the pictures and something like this happens, they're the first one to say, "Dad, you need to get out there and do what you have to do." And I told them I'm going, and they accepted it, but they've grown up with it. So they accepted the fact that's what we do. Yes, it goes through your mind, but then as aid workers, there is something in aid work that you write certain bits of your life off already before you travel because something could go wrong. It's not an easy job. You can't say I'm going to work in a nicer place today because there's a danger. Where there's a danger, there's probably a greater need.
Well, it's good to talk to you. Thanks so much, Ravi Singh from Khalsa Aid, and all the very best. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you very much.